Hey everybody, welcome to this new episode of Talking Shit. I don't know what it is, like 135 or 136 or something. I don't know. We fucking have done so many of these, and the only way we do them is because we do them because we enjoy doing it, but we also know you guys like doing it. And if you really do like it and you listen a lot, then fucking buy something. Buy a package. That's all we're not saying donate. We're not even using that word anymore because that's a cheesy word and everybody gets mad. I don't want to donate. Fuck you, okay? It's not like we're asking for an organ. We're not asking for an eyeball or a fucking urethra. We're asking for you to buy our posters, our CDs, our DVDs, our t-shirts, and other shit, good stuff. Like you go to our website, JimandEddieTalkShit.com, and you get stuff. There's all these different packages, and they get fucking big, and they're worth more money than what you get. So like, just donate. Get it stuff, support the show. If you really want to support the show too, and you're a listener, you've got a company or you know someone with a company, get them to advertise on the show because that's how we're going to make some money. Yes, I know it sounds like we live in a big manage in the rape capital of the world, but no, this is a rape cottage. We're not really making money from the show. Obviously we'd like to make some money. So fucking, if you got an ad, put it on. Email our hot ad chick girl, Monty, at... We'll just send her an email, JimandEddie@yahoo.com. JimandEddie@yahoo.com. You know what? We're taking ads. So just there's going to be some up next week. And I told you, fuck the ads. Well, fuck you. Then send us more money. The more money you donate, the less ads. Do it. That's how it works. Also, the last thing you can do for us is come to our live show in Vegas. And I want you to come because I think you'll see the funniest fucking show of your life. Brian McCarthy's going to be there playing Truth or Dare. Jim and I are going to be there. Jason's going to be there. All the Mongs are going to be there. We're going to a nightclub afterwards. We're all going to get incredibly intoxicated, probably end up in jail together and gangbang each other. It's going to be fucking awesome. So just buy your tickets at JimandEddie.talkshit.com. You can get your tickets there. Click the link on the middle of the page. Buy your tickets. We'll be at the Paris on June 14th. And the last and final thing you can do, go to our iTunes page and comment. Comment and comment and comment. The more you comment, it helps us in the rankings. So we've been doing well. We've been holding in the top 10, and it helps if you guys just keep commenting so we can get better shows. Fucking make us bigger and bigger, and we can make the show better and make the Mongs do some more work and get some better production value. So I just want to thank you guys and start the fucking show.
Two douchebags on a couch. One's an asshole, one's a grouch. And relentless, all their mouths. Jim and Eddie. Talk shit. Jim and Eddie.
Welcome to Talking Shit. This is with Jim Jeffries and Eddie Ift. I'm Eddie Ift, and we are here live at the Rape Cottage with episode 131. Holy fuck, we've been doing this too long.
We gain momentum very slowly.
Yeah, but we're doing good now.
Are we still in the top 10, or we go back to about 11, didn't
we dropped down. We were one out of the top 10 today, but we'll go back. But that's because everybody comes out on Monday, and we don't come out till Monday night. So I bet we crack top 10 again with, that'll be the episode with...
This is a non-cross promotion week. The Saget one came out well. Where's Saget one?
Yeah, it's coming out tomorrow.
Saget will come out tonight.
Jason calmed down for the Saget one.
Jason is not here tonight. Jason's
he's on the naughty step. He's on timeout.
No, he's not on timeout. He's going to see his mom, cancer mom.
He's probably in timeout at his house. You think that house wouldn't have a naughty step?
I would kill to have his mother on here without him.
Yeah.
And just talk to her about him.
She's proud of him.
She is proud of him, but there's probably a lot of answers that she could...
But how could you be proud?
Yeah.
That's cancer worthy right there. Pride goeth before a fall.
Wait, is this chemo chat? Did I stumble into the wrong podcast?
That's our guest, Skippy Simon, who is a comedian / backup dancer for... Who do you dance for?
Black Fag.
Black Fag.
Right.
Yeah,
We're a gay Black Flag cover band. It's fucking awesome. How many of your bands just went to Europe being a gay Black Flag cover band, huh? None of them.
Do they pull a big
Zero.
crowd?
Well, one. Us. We did it.
Do they pull a big crowd? Are they popular? Black Flag?
Oh, my God. Well, we just posted footage of us on French TV.
Right.
And that France was unreal. They could not stuff enough people into that place.
How big are these venues you're playing?
Like, we're talking like anywhere between like 200 and like 2,000 people.
And this is a gay Black Flag cover band.
Yep.
I didn't even know who Black Flag was.
Wait, but you're not gay.
I'm not their target audience.
I am on stage.
But you're not. Are you the only member that's not gay, or is everyone?
Sure.
Isn't the whole thing about touring with a band being able to get laid? Can't be about the music.
Let me tell you about how being gay is one of the best pickup lines on the face of the planet. Because chicks want to change you.
Right.
That's what they do. They scope you out and they go, hey, you know what? Yeah, you're gay. Have you ever tried vagina? And I get it.
Yeah.
They want me.
They love it.
Well, not only that, I dress really sexy. I mean, like I'm wearing like a full gay outfit with like.
Oh wait,
G-string and
I
everything.
need to mention to our fans. Skippy right now is wearing a bunny suit.
Oh wait, we're not. This isn't like. Oh,
We're on
me-
the air right now.
Oh wait, but it's not like with video.
No, video
Oh.
will come.
Yeah, I also whenever
It's more fun to
Whenever
make.
I'm not playing myself in real life, I play a character named Bunny Fever, who's part of the Naughty Show. We'll be playing at the Comedy Store this Thursday at 9:00. Get your tickets online. Check it out. Sam Tripoli kicks ass. But it's really awesome because we have not just the greatest stand-up comics in the world, but we also have the hottest porn stars in the world coming together with a U or an O. Go ahead and spell it how you want. It's fucking phenomenal. Like, it's just
When
amazing.
you say hottest porn stars, who?
Like Lisa Ann, Jenna Hayes, Nikki Benz, Tara Patrick. I mean, you know, some top shelf vagina.
And do you have Caden Cross?
Yeah, Caden Cross has been on our show.
Is she nice?
It's called The Naughty Show. What do you think?
No, we had her on this show and she hated us.
What? Why did she hate you guys?
She told on us that like her publicist, her lawyers, her manager. We get phone calls
She was
like,
just in a bit of a shitty mood, and we asked
Aw.
a few questions she didn't like, and then she just
about her shitty life.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you I think she is too.
No, I've actually hung out with her a couple times. She's not that bad.
Really? There's
she's
there's a
smart.
comedian that fucked her.
Wait, a comedian fucked a porn star?
No.
You're kidding me.
No, do you know who it was?
No, because I don't really pay attention to stuff. I mean, if it's not me, why do I care?
Have you ever had sex with a porn star?
Fuck yeah.
Who?
I'm not telling.
Why?
Because they listen
Everyone
to stuff.
fucks them.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm a gentleman. Thank you. I'm not gonna go and sit there and tell you all these naughty stories of who these girls have been with.
How
and
many
stuff.
porn stars?
3.
3. All right. And because of the show, before you did the
No,
show?
there were 2 before the show and 1 during the show.
Right.
Tell us the 2 before the show.
I will give you. How does it sound? I will give you first names:
Okay.
Caressa
Never heard of her.
and Taylor.
Taylor Rain?
I wish. Oh my god, dude! Just to hear her
Taylor from
make the magic
Home
wail
Improvement?
that she makes whenever she like fucking takes a dick. It's just incredible. I'm a big fan.
I have a girl that I was seeing just recently has just become a porn star, and I feel like I shouldn't say her name, but like
Say it.
that's the whole business she's
Yeah,
got into.
exactly.
Yeah.
She's just become one.
Far side, pull her up.
No, she's not. She's not doing it yet. She's just got the stage name and the Twitter account ready to go.
So you're saying
she's
she's
got-
fresh?
She's prepping for porn. I didn't know you could do that.
They have a porn prep school now. Well, I wonder if you can take that online or something. I think it's called like YouPorn.
Speaking of schools or whatever, have you seen how many rehabs there are in Malibu? Yeah. Every commercial on TV is about like, and they look so nice. I want to go to vacation there. I want to go to Passages
Come on, let's keep drinking.
and stay at Passages for a week. I'm just going to fake. Does health insurance pay for that?
You could get reimbursed, but you have to pay in cash, and it's $80,000 a month at Passages. And I heard it actually went up.
Wait, but if I paid $80,000, then my health insurance will pay for it back?
Depends on your health insurance. I think
I
the
have, like,
most they ever
badass-
got for clients was when I was there was like 40 or 50. They never got the full amount.
Ah, then that sucks. I
Because
was like,
we go
I'll let-
kayaking and
Yeah,
mountain climbing.
it's
and
fucking bullshit. It's a
surfing.
scam,
And
isn't
you get
it?
like massaged every day.
You get
and You
massages.
get personal trainers.
Acupuncture. It's a holistic treatment.
It's a
center.
scam.
They make you wear Kobe beef slippers. Like they're just all about.
They take your money and then go on polar bear hunting trips.
Is it a
That's what I
scam,
heard.
Lily?
No, well, there's actual therapists there. No, they get treatment, but it's not worth $80,000. That's a scam.
$80,000.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a rehab.
There's actual
And
therapists there.
they claim that they have the cure. That's the fucking scam.
We have the cure. We've cured Jim Jeffries.
What did,
What from what? What have I been cured from?
You were a drug addicted sex addict, and now you're a married man with.
I don't know if that was you
He's
that
in
did
remission.
that. I don't know if any of those things have necessarily changed.
I played Brad Garrett's comedy club in Vegas, and Brad is a fucking amazing guy. Like I was expecting to be very corporate and very you can't say this, you can't say that. Never once did they say don't. Brad was like, fucking say whatever the fuck you want. This is what I want it to be. This is the kind of club. Last night he comes up to me, he goes, listen, there's a
Do the voice.
I can't even do it. Can you do it?
No, I can't do it.
Oh, I can't do it either. But
I can do Ray Romano, but I can't do him.
he can do Ray pretty funny.
Oh no! Listen, there's
Ray.
a problem.
He does funny jokes about my twins. But he goes, your twins are like 30.
Yeah.
He goes, stop talking about your twins like you changed their diapers. They're 30. Get some new jokes. So Brad goes, you can say anything you want. The last night he comes in, he goes, listen, there's a special needs kid in the crowd. And I go, you want me to get him? And he goes, exactly. And then he goes, no, like I'm not telling you what to say or what. I go, if he heckles you, I'll fucking kill him, Brad. I'll kill him. And I have a Jim Jeffries story about Jim Jeffries fans, fucking crazy Jim Jeffries fans.
What happened? Are we talking about the boxer at the turn of the century or me?
No, the boxer or the football coach.
Yeah.
I'm driving home from Vegas last night at 2 after my gig, and it's about 2 a.m. I've crossed the line from Vegas into California.
Right. That's where they all stand.
And I see a car on fire on the side of the road, flames, fucking, and then I see a body on the side of the road, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I stop, I get out of the car, and there's these guys standing there, and there's a naked body, just a fucking naked dude. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Did you guys call 911? And everybody, it's like the dudes that stopped were like Larry the Cable Guy and his fucking brother. I mean, they just looked like these hicks from like Alabama. They're like, what the fuck? And I go, what the fuck? I go, did you call 911? They're like, yeah, we called and fucking they're not coming. I'm like, and the car's on fire. Now, when you see a car on fire, don't you from every movie you've ever seen think the car's going to explode?
It would explode eventually once it gets to the fuel tank, but it would take a long time.
Well,
It wouldn't be as big an explosion as people make
No,
it.
that's all
yeah,
hype though.
Okay, exactly. So the guy is about 50 feet from the car, and one of the hicks had fucking pulled him out of the seatbelt, yanked him out, and brought him, and he's lying there. I get on the phone with 911. I'm like, listen, is the fucking car gonna explode? Because we're like 50 feet. We're 25 feet from the car. I'm like, and I don't want to move this dude. He's got a broken neck. If he has a broken neck, you don't want to move him. And the woman's like, hold on, let me put you on with the fire company. And I keep hearing like these little explosions going. And I'm going, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So I keep hearing and I'm like, fuck. And I'm talking to the dude and I'm taking his pulse because I used to be a ski patrol and I have like a little bit of skills. Like I know how to take a pulse and check for breathing.
I got to put you up there, Eddie. Everyone knows how to do that.
Yeah.
You can't brag about your ski patrol career. I can take my pulse right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. So I'm using but trust me, Larry and Daryl.
So you're there using common sense. Carry on.
Larry, Daryl, and Daryl didn't know what to do.
Right.
And so I'm taking his pulse, and I can tell that he's got possible internal bleeding because he's got a very light pulse and all this shit. So I'm like, fuck. So the guy could possibly be going into shock. He could die right there in front of me. I'm like, what the fuck? Do we move? So I'm on the phone with 911. I go, do we move? She goes, hold on. Let me put you on with the fire company. She puts on the fire company. They're going back and forth. They're like, oh, what's the address? What's the fucking? And I go, just shut the fuck up. Will this car explode is all I want to know. And the fireman goes, I'm not really sure.
Right.
And I'm like, the fuck? So do we move this? So anyways, paramedics come. They finally come. They take them away to life flight them. And I'm standing there with there's now been a bunch of guys. And I never get recognized ever in America, ever. And I don't want to be recognized now. And one of the guys looks at me. He goes, hey, I know you. And I was like, not now. And he goes, yeah, I saw you on Paul Provenza's Green Room. Yeah, I saw you on that show. You're a comedian. And he goes, were you doing shows in Vegas? Yeah. Where were you? I go, I was just at Brad Garrett's club. He goes, oh, you were opening for Brad Garrett. And I go, well, actually, I was headlining. Brad opens the show. But and he goes, no. You. And I go, just shut the fuck up. Get out of here. And so then the guy was naked, completely fucking naked. So I'm
Is this the guy that recognized you or the guy who's dead?
No, the paramedic was naked.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I said to the guy who was naked lying there, I kept asking him questions. Where are you from, Robert? And I finally go to him. I go, these guys saw him. They go, he went by like 120 miles an hour and hit a truck. And the truck is what stopped, and those are the guys that pulled him out of the car. And I go, Robert, like I was just trying to get him to keep talking. I go, why are you driving so fast, Robert? Why are you driving so fast? He goes, just want to get home as fast as I can to take what's mine. And I go, what club? It felt like it was Jason. But like the worst part about this, I'm never going to know why that guy was naked. Completely fucking naked. And we had to backboard him. We had to all help. And we're like pushing this fucking naked, fucking bloody body onto the fucking thing. But it was just fucking weird. Like the only time I get recognized is in an accident.
But what's this got to do with my fans?
Nothing. I just wanted to tell the story, and that was the only way you'd let me tell it. If you thought it was about you.
That's a good tactic.
Well, that was a great story there, Ed. I loved it. Wow. And the moral of the story is quit smoking.
But how did he get naked? Do you reckon the hillbillies took his outfit off?
That's what I thought. Like worst case, like I'm thinking, did they just rape him and light his car on fire? Like what the fuck?
It's the old hillbilly raping light. Yeah.
He's coming from Vegas. He was probably driving naked.
Who drives naked?
I've driven in boxer shorts before, but I wasn't full blown naked. But I could see after an accident maybe those falling off.
He might have had his clothes burning and someone would have taken them off or something.
No. They said he was naked when they found him in the car.
He's coming from Vegas. I'm sure he's fucked up and driving naked.
He might have lost his shirt.
That was funny.
I was one time with a couple friends, and these girls that we knew from high school were driving us back from a football game. And I don't know, my buddy just looks at me and he goes, we're in the back seat. He goes, get naked. We're all fucked up, so we just get completely naked. And the girls turn around, they're like, the fuck are you doing? And we had to pull into a gas station. We just sat there completely naked. And the girl's like, what are you doing? We're like, I'm just fucking naked. And I don't know why, but maybe that's like, I'm trying to think. I can't think of what. Today it occurred to me, I'm like, maybe they did. Maybe they raped him. And then they punched him in the face and then lit his car on fire. And I show up and
then stayed around and waited for you to see anyway.
Yeah, we need witnesses for this. Where's Eddie If? He needs to get recognized tonight.
I have a video of the whole thing, though. I videotaped because once it was over, I was like, I gotta fucking film this. The car on fire, and it was like, like little explosions. When it was, I kept asking everyone there. I'm like, you know anything about cars? You know anything about cars? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, is this gonna fucking blow up? Is this gonna blow up? And one guy goes, yeah, it's probably gonna blow, but it's not gonna hit us.
There's some hillbilly logic.
You've had a near-death experience, haven't you, Skippy?
Sure.
What was your near? What happened? How'd you die?
I was in the Army.
What happened?
I got shot.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Where were you?
First of all, why did you join the army? What was the thinking behind that?
Get the fuck away from my mom.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was 18 when I joined, 19 when I
Shitty school grades and everything?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Lowest 5%, dude.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's get those dumb kids to walk out in front of bullets because oil prices,
Yeah.
fucking
Where were you stationed?
Korea.
No, really.
How'd you get shot in Korea?
Huh?
How'd you get shot in Korea? There's no.
It was
Are you 90 years old?
No, not yet.
Were you in a MASH unit?
Yeah.
Actually, where I was stationed, my second duty station, Pyeongtaek, is actually where the 4077 actually was.
Really?
The real 4077, yeah.
I thought it was in Malibu.
No, that's where they filmed it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where Alan Alda hung out. But
Looked pretty real to me.
Wait. So you got shot in Korea?
it was a training accident. It was a Claymore mine explosion.
Right, exactly, because there's no war in Korea.
Yeah, I'm like,
That's
Yeah,
why-
well, it's like I know there hasn't been a conflict there in a while, but it was. Yeah, we used to do this thing called sergeant's time training, which was it's where everything in the military that you do, it has to be second nature. Whether it's like like, you know, putting on a tourniquet or putting on chemical like warfare gear and stuff like that. Everything has to be second nature.
Being
And-
racist.
Well, I never was that, so I left that to other people. But we went and did this thing with Claymore Mines, which are these like boxes filled with C4 plastic explosives and BBs
Sure.
that are used for taking out like a large group of people. And the one in the lane next to us.
Wait. This is the U.S. military has things like this.
Yes.
No.
This sounds like shit that like the Iraqi insurgents would
He
make.
never said he was in the U.S. military.
Never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a hillbilly grenade or something. It's like
No,
BB.
You can make one of those.
I played around with plastic explosives in Iraq when I was out there.
But that doesn't sound like that sounds like something that was manufactured by a bunch of guys in a
No,
fucking...
Claymores, they were used in Vietnam. They were
Okay.
used, they're just...
They're used in Call of Duty to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So they have to be good. But the one in the lane next to us exploded, and I took a whole bunch of pellets to the back, and I was in shock. And I just remember, when I got hit, all I could do was just I was laying on my back, and all I could do was stare up at the sky, and there was just nothing but panic. Like all this panic was going on around me and stuff, and then just it got cold. It got really cold.
Did you see blue?
No, I saw black on the helicopter. This is gonna creep you the fuck out, but when you die, the last thing that goes is your hearing. So you got that going for you. Everybody listening?
Yeah. I thought it was your life.
No. Well, that's the last thing. You're absolutely right. But the last thing you hear is yourself flatline like I did, and it kind of sucked and everything because I heard myself flatline on the helicopter, and then I woke up out of a coma 3 weeks later, and I was in the hospital wondering how the fuck I got there.
Right.
And yeah, it was fucking nuts. And because of that experience, it's
When
the
you're in a
reason why-
coma, do you reckon anyone ever touched you or did anything inappropriate?
you don't really think about that stuff. You just pretty
Think
much
about it. Think about it now.
Nah.
If
I'm
you-
just happy I'm here.
If you found out while
In
you
a
were
bunny suit.
if you found out while you were in a coma for 3 weeks, some doctor came in every day, some dude, and blew you every day, would it bother you?
If you didn't send a card afterwards, yeah.
No,
I mean-
really,
Huh?
really. Don't joke about it. If you found out right now, if some doctor sent you a card now that said, by the way, when you were in a coma, I had your dick in my ass. I propped it up on a fucking one of those sticks that they use to check your throat.
Let's be
The
let's be
fact
honest.
that a
Okay.
guy finds me attractive
you
is
worked
pretty
in-
fucking impressive
if you
in the
worked
first place.
in
right?
a hospital and the hottest girl is in a coma there, and you have to go clean her off every day. Would you give I'm not saying you'd go in there and finger the shit out
What are
of
we
her or anything,
reenacting Kill Bill here or
But
something?
you'd
Why
probably
wouldn't I?
no, but she's not that hot. You'd probably go in and grab a tit or something, wouldn't you? Just to
Why wouldn't I finger her?
because it's disrespectful.
Oh, but a tit's not. Tit's not. But
Think about what you do to
But
drunk
a
chicks
tit's-
passed out
a
in your
tit's
bed.
like I do that to women when I'm drunk in a bar. I go, "Ugh." I've never gone up to a girl in a bar and just start fingering her.
You haven't?
No, I'm prudish.
I actually fucked a
Speak-
girl in this outfit in a fucking gay bar in Vegas. Because
How'd you get your cock out?
you got to roll this all the way up.
Oh, and then
And
you put it
fucking-
through the leg.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't have an escape hatch yet. That's the
Yeah,
next
yeah.
mission for Bunny Fever is a little happy hole.
Don't you have a girlfriend? I thought you had a girlfriend.
I got a bunch.
Oh, didn't you get a girl pregnant?
Like rabbits.
I got the world's lowest sperm count, man. I got like 6.
Speaking of fingering chicks, we have a female in the room today that we don't know. I've forgotten your name already. Can you pick up the microphone, please? Do you want earphones? You can have headphones and everything so you can hear the horrible things we say to you.
No, it's more fun when she doesn't have headphones.
Put them on.
No, don't put them on.
Princess Leah up. Go on, put them
No,
on.
she doesn't need them.
Put them up. Talk down the microphone because you...
I can hear you.
There you go. You
'cause
can
I'm
hear
sitting
us.
here.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You can hear us, right?
Okay.
So you don't have headphones on.
Correct.
Okay. So she has no idea what we're saying.
I can hear you. I have really good hearing, actually.
What did I just say? What did I just say?
Okay, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, what did I just say?
got a vagina.
Stop.
Anyway, so what's your name?
Abby.
Abby, and you know Farside from
Yes.
when you were younger.
Yes.
Was you're quite an attractive woman, Abby? Where are you from?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Yes.
Okay, well, Rhode Island.
I just found out a week ago Farside's from Rhode Island.
I never even thought about it.
I love Rhode Island.
I always,
never
I always
even-
assumed he was from like California.
It never even crossed my brain to wonder where Farside had come from.
He goes, "Where do you think my dad came from when he came to visit?" I was like, "The Valley." I don't know.
So why have you moved out here? Do you want to be an actress or something?
No, I want to produce music.
We have a guy named Jason Hour. He makes music.
Have you ever had sex with Farside?
No,
Why not?
because
He's a lovely guy. Why wouldn't you have sex
He's
with Farside?
hung like a
He's
button
like-
too.
I used to date his best friend. That's how I know him.
Really?
Yes.
Farside, would you want to?
Oh my God,
I don't wanna talk
This is
about
the most awkward.
Why wouldn't you want to talk
No,
about
she
this?
actually introduced me to the girl I lost my virginity to.
Really? So
Yeah.
you've known each other for a week then?
Zing.
Which doesn't make sense because you could have known each other for longer and then she introduced you last week. But anyway,
It's true.
that's a big argument. So, never. Okay, now you introduced him to the girl he lost his virginity to. I'm going to have to assume that you don't like your friends, or you have friends. You have friends with low standards, or you.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't think she likes me because the girl that she introduced me to is a pathological liar
Yeah,
and ruined
unfortunately.
like.
Really?
Yeah.
What, how could you tell? She was going, "Oh, this is so big. It feels so good."
No, it was never that complimentary.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
Where are you living now?
Santa Monica.
And you're here for good?
I think so. I don't know.
Have you got a guy in your life?
No, not right now.
When was the last time you fucked? What happened?
I'm not answering that.
Why? What's so offensive about that question?
I don't know, like a week ago.
A week ago,
2
and you've
weeks,
been in town.
maybe?
You've been in town for
You've
so-
already had sex?
I've been in town for 2 weeks.
You've already had sex.
Yeah, yes.
And, you-
Oh my God, she's beating our whole
how
team.
how did you meet this guy? Were you in a bar, or is he someone you already knew?
I met him in New York.
And he was just flying over, was he?
He lives here.
He lives here. Oh, so you called him up and you organised
He
it.
picked me up from the airport.
Oh,
Wow.
sweet.
Oh, it was a Craigslist meeting. That's cool.
No, it's not Craigslist, isn't he?
Angie's list.
And you going to see him again? How was it?
What? No, I'm not going to see him again.
Why?
Wasn't any
Because she's
good?
not going back to the airport.
Yeah. Until I need to go back to the airport.
Yeah. Apparently he works for Super Shuttle. I'm not sure. I didn't know that, but he's a nice guy. He took me home. I didn't get the same service though, but
You didn't tip.
yeah, I wasn't gonna tip either.
You weren't wearing your black fag outfit.
Nah, don't tip in that.
What's your outfit?
So
that you-
why did you end it with this guy? What's wrong with him really? Like all jokes aside.
Nothing's wrong with him. I don't know. I just kind of.
Was it good sex?
It was okay.
Just
But you
okay?
can't, I always find offensive when a girl drops you after the first time you fuck her if you've just done okay, because it takes a while to get into a groove with someone sometimes, you know? Until you start fucking them right, because it's all different buttons to push.
Farside's giving me the nod, like, yeah, that's totally how
That
it
is true. That is true because cocks are easy. They all pretty much will come the same way. How do I know that? I don't know. But girls, it's different. Some girl likes a bit rougher. Some girl likes you to be fucking pulling the clit off.
Yeah,
and
girls
some of
are
them
like snowflakes,
You got to be
man.
gentle. You know what I mean? So you can't tell. He's got to work out your combination.
Farside, how long does it
I
take
guess
you to
so.
get into the groove?
He's never fucked a girl twice. I'm very mean to Farside when Jason's not here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Do you want?
So this guy didn't make you orgasm, I guess.
I have no idea.
Do you orgasm regularly? Is
God,
that something that happens to you?
She's like, oh my
I'm
God.
not talking about this right now.
No, you can talk about
You
it.
can
It's no
talk
big
about it.
deal.
That's fine.
Nobody listens to
Nope.
this show.
Are you a squirter? Is what we're trying to get to.
That is so gross.
What? We'll throw down a tarp.
oh.
Everything's fine.
Absolutely
Jeez.
not.
Why is that
Oh.
gross to be a squirter?
That's just like just that word is gross. Even,
Okay,
you
Girls,
know?
there's a lot of words
We'll
that girls
change
don't
it.
like
Yeah,
moist,
and that's
Yeah,
what
panties,
moist. Girls hate moist.
squirter,
We'll
What?
change it.
It's a
We'll,
terrible word.
we'll change it. We'll change
My
it.
ex-girlfriend
Beaver.
hated the word cloth.
cloth.
Shither down a spot. I don't know
Moist.
why.
Well, it's kind of
Moist.
a word.
Yeah.
We'll change it. We'll
Burnt
change it from
cake.
squirter to hoser. Are you a
Yeah.
hoser?
No.
Do you hose
No,
guys
nope.
down?
Have you ever?
Have you ever been a decorator?
Why am I being
Do you have a vagina that shoots out a large amount of liquid?
Do you
No,
have a
no, I don't.
vagina that's like a fire truck? That
Do you have a-
put out a fire?
Do you have a
does
vagina?
do you have a tattoo that says Bellagio over
Do you
your
have a
crotch?
vagina?
No, I don't.
Do you have a vagina that looks like Japan
Do you have
after a tsunaami?
Do you have a hairy asshole, or do you take care of that?
Do you shave or pluck?
No, do you take care around the hairs around your asshole? Because you've got dark
Oh
features.
my
I'm a dark
God.
featured. We're probably the same colouring, me and you, same type
I
of
have
skin.
blue
you know.
eyes, though.
But but that's blue eyes have fuck all to do with the hair around your asshole.
Blue eyes, but do you have a red eye? Do you have a red eye? Does your rectum prolapse ever?
That is
Have
disgusting.
you ever videotaped your own shit?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no, because Eddie's being rude now. He's being rude. But have you ever videotaped yourself fucking?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Really?
No, because no.
What? The internet's got more things to be worried about.
I'm
than
sure
you.
the guy from Super Shuttle did though.
This guy has videos of him in a bunny suit.
Yeah, I've got more videos than that. I've actually done actual porn.
You've done porn?
Yeah.
What porn?
I've American Bukkake 39, 40, and 42 to be exact.
What happened in 41?
I don't know. Apparently, it's a sequel. I missed it.
Did you? Are you just one of those guys who queued up, masturbated, and shot?
Dude, all right. There is only one thing in this world creepier than being in a room with 80 guys jacking off on one chick, and that's being one of those guys. Because
No, being that chick is slightly...
no, dude, at least she's getting like, real money. She's like getting a car payment and stuff. I got like $75 and a fucking can of beer. I was like, fuck, I could have stayed at home and done. I could have stayed at home and made nothing.
What? Let's have a look at that porn. Let's get that porn up.
Yeah, I'm the guy in the. I'm wearing a bondage mask because I'm in SAG.
Yeah, that's a reason.
American Bukkake 39, I think it is.
39,
I forget the girl's
40,
name.
and 42.
Yeah, I'm in the credits as Tripod Todd. So
Tripod Todd.
yeah, it's my porn name, Tripod
I can't
Todd.
believe they gave you a credit.
Yeah, you got to get credits, dude. It's in my IMDb. So
You're one of 80 dudes. You're one of 80 dudes.
You've been in a lot more than 3 porns.
Huh?
Bondage mask.
no. It's
No, all jokes aside, this is really you?
what's that?
This is really you in the bondage mask.
Yeah.
How do you get that gig? Where do you have to call?
Here's what it is, all right? And you're gonna think to yourself, how does this shit fucking happen? It's because my life is a reality show. So what happens is our old dancer for
That's pretty
Black,
good because I'm an actor.
Good for you.
This is all staged.
But our old dancer from Black Fag, my buddy Eric, he works for this porn producer, this punk rock guy named Jim Lane, who's like Dr. Filth or Mr. Filth or something. And he actually was the forward-thinking human being that brought bukkake from Japan to America. And because of this,
Well, for some of our fans that don't know, but probably most of our fans not only know it.
I thought that
they
had been
probably are
around since
involved
the
in it.
dawn of time.
Yeah. Bukkake is the art of a bunch of men masturbating on a woman at the same time.
On
Yeah.
a face,
Yeah,
more
coming.
importantly.
just all over, pretty
All
much.
right, okay, we have to
Pretty
stop. You get disgusted very easily.
Yes,
Well,
I do.
she's got Bible camp after this, so
Yeah.
it's just,
Are
you
you,
got to go
are
to
you very
CCD.
religious?
No.
Then what's the
What
problem?
do you care for? What? Like, I'm sure Faso told you why you were coming here, right?
He gave me a very brief description.
Did you give her the roofie on the way?
Unfortunately.
Okay. What
Do you
is
look a bit Sasha Grayish?
Yeah, you do look like
Yeah, you
Sasha
do
Grey.
look very
I don't
Sasha
know who
Grey.
that is.
Take off your clothes. Let's see if you're fully Sasha Grayish. No.
You have tattoos. What's your tattoo?
It's audio meters.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's machetes into audio.
Yes.
Farside has a tattoo. Have you seen his?
What? He does
Did you show her your
more
tattoo,
than one,
Farside?
don't you? Unless you have like
Some
some weird one that they're.
I would say it's pretty weird.
Oh, that girl is not. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's Sasha Grey.
Yeah, you look like Sasha Grey.
I don't know.
She was
She's
in
a good sort,
she
Sasha Grey.
she
Take her
starred
as a
in
compliment.
Entourage and a Steven Soderbergh film.
Yep. She's gone mainstream.
Yeah, she was a porn star that is now.
I wonder if she slept her way to the top.
Tell us more about your sleeping the way to the bottom.
Oh, well, let me tell you about that. Let me tell you what it's like to go to Chatsworth and make $75.
When you walked out of look, I've felt some shame before after I've
Yeah.
come in some bad situations.
Uh-huh.
After you blew your nut and there were 79 guys standing around you,
Uh-huh.
was there a lower moment in your life?
No, because pretty much you're just like, here's the great part is like you hang out afterwards and it's just like, yeah, fuck yeah, I feel great. Let's go get a beer. Fuck yeah. It's like, I mean, you don't really like, I can't say I know anybody outside the shoot except for Jim and Eric, like my two friends who work, like do the porn and everything. But honestly, it's weird.
Have you ever
It's
got?
odd.
Did
have
you
ever-
masturbate in the corner really long until you got close, then run in? Like, say, my turn
Here's
now?
what it is. Okay, the first time I was a rookie. All right. First time I was a rookie. I didn't know what I was doing. I went in there just, with my dick in my hand, just like thinking I knew the world. But no. All right. I cannot get a chubby looking at some dude's back while he's in line fucking trying to bust a nut on this chick. It just can't happen. So what I had to do is I had to wait for like the first, second, third, and fourth strings to like go through and do their dirty work. And then I became like a fifth string champion. Like, because they actually
You got in there basically to the point where she was drowning.
yeah,
But
she
that's
looked like
kinda-
she was melting.
That's
yeah.
kind of hot, though, isn't it?
Huh?
It's kind of hot to look at.
You know what?
How many
I mean,
times do you see that live? Like, I've seen it in Scream. How many times do you see it go? covered
when
in
you
cum?
have a gorgeous
like
18-year-old
10,
girl.
12 times.
Did it look like she was in Ghostbusters and she had been slimed?
Yeah, she had been slimed.
What was the name of the girl? Remember the
I-
name of one of the girls from one of the three. You got to remember the.
I don't. You know,
you
because
don't remember the name.
dude,
of
I
one of the
can't remember
girls.
what happened to me yesterday. So it's like I smoke a lot of weed, dude.
Have you ever jerked off to that porn?
Never. I've never even seen it. So I mean, but I've seen some of like Jim's other work, and it's pretty tremendous. He invited me to a 7-girl violation porn one time, which was pretty impressive.
What's a 7-girl violation?
That's where 6 girls gang up on one girl with an arsenal of gigantic fucking crotch missiles. Like they had this one, it was called a whale cock, and it was modeled after an actual whale cock. And then she not only got hit with that, hey, I knew that girl. But not only that, they had a Sawzall, like an actual like sawing device from DeWalt with a dildo attachment on the front of it. And they were just, these 6 girls were holding it, like the 6 girls were holding her down and just like drilling this girl with this crazy ass fucking like power tool. It was insane. Craziest part of that day, the girl who was getting all the abuse done to her was outside shivering and crying and smoking a cigarette like she had just been a part of like some sort of sexual assault, which pretty much she was. And she was all crying and she looks at the director with tears in her eyes and goes, "Was I okay?"
Rape is funny. You're right.
That just made me sad.
Yeah.
No,
I know.
I found
The
found
fu-
humor in it.
The funniest thing I've ever seen on the internet. Has anybody ever seen I don't know. I saw it. Somebody sent it to me once.
That
It's like
talking dog.
Cake
Yeah.
farts?
It's like a dildo vibrator that's on a little cart that it's like a Sybian, but it goes in and out of the girl's vagina like a pump, like a cylinder almost, like a piston. And she's got a ball gag in her face, and she's on this like vehicle, and it's like propelling the vehicle, and she's going down a driveway, and she's on all fours, and this thing is going in and out of her ass. If one of our fans,
Hey,
please,
pull that shit up, dude. I want to see this.
yeah, I don't even know how to look for it. She's got a ball gag on. She's on all fours. She's on like a little vehicle.
Type in ball gag, all fours,
and the-
little
and-
vehicle.
And the dildo's going in and out of her pussy, and it's like propelling the car. And it's like they build it, and then they tried it out in the driveway in the suburbs. And she's just fucking
with the big.
So wait, we found
with the-
potential
with-
like
why-
kinetic energy
why
with the
we're-
girl's vagina.
While we're looking for this, with the big bukkake video, does the girl hang out afterwards? Is she proud of herself, or is she a little bit? What happened?
You know, like after everything is said and done, they pretty much go in with a squeegee and like, you know, just like clean her off and stuff. And then, yeah, she just hangs out.
Who cleans that room?
My buddy Eric does. He is the jizz mopper of that fine, lovely, wonderful excursion.
That
All right,
sounds
which
awful.
what numbers again?
He
Our
was
39.
He's in 39,
39,
41,
42.
40, and 42. I
We'll
think
find
you
it.
should be kind of upset about 41.
Why? I got $75, dude. I was quite happy with that. And here's the great part. I told my mom about it, right? Oh my God. I call my mom to tell her I'm going to do porn. And she gets pissed off at me. I have to pay $120 to get like the AIM test, like the STD test for like
Just
the
to
pro
shoot
hose.
on someone's face, you need to test
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Who's ever gotten face like AIDS?
Face AIDS? I don't know if it exists, but yeah, no, but in order to be on the set, you have to have this certificate.
Enlarge that picture there. See if we can.
Now,
I'm happy to pay for this if we can see our friend do this.
That's 34.
if you're let me ask you a question about
Yeah.
this. If these guys, Jim Powers, your friend that directs this,
Yeah.
how much money would he make off Bukkake 34?
He is what's called a content producer.
Uh-huh.
So what he does is he produces all the content, like a lot of content for different companies.
Right.
Okay. What he does is he produces all their content. They buy it off of him. Like they give him a budget. He goes and makes it. He edits it. And
Our
everything.
friend Brian McCarthy does the same thing.
Yeah, and it's like it's quite lucrative. I mean, he lives in a swank ass house up in the Porn Valley and stuff, and just I mean, he's been doing it since like the '90s.
I was just thinking this the other day while I was perusing.
Uh-huh.
There are so many girls on so many of these websites, like so many, that you would think every other girl you meet is in porn. Like anywhere in the world.
There's a lot of girls in porn, but it does feel that way in LA. But
If you come to the Naughty Show on Thursday, you'll meet a lot of porn stars because there's always porn stars at our events.
I don't like porn stars. I like girls that fell into it once.
I know those girls.
Yeah, that's
Those are the girls from Florida who wanted to like make a career out of their dancing, and they came to California, and they like made a couple of videos so they could go on tour like around the East Coast.
So what you're talking about is Farside's friend here.
So wait, where do you dance at?
Dance.
Do you have a
Oh, why
job
not?
yet?
No.
You'll be dancing.
we have it,
I might
ladies
be
and
a bottle
gentlemen.
Service girl.
We found
We,
Bukkake 30.
we found it.
Oh shit!
Farside's password from another porn site works.
Hey, Jim at JM Productions.
All right.
American Bukkake 39. We're about to watch it to see our
let me
friend
see.
Skippy Simon here
Say
in his
Casey
in
Jordan.
his
Let me
ball.
see.
Are you wearing a hood or a ball gag?
No, I'm just wearing a ski mask.
What's your name again?
Tripod Todd.
Tripod Todd.
Yeah, Lacey Lane.
You didn't
Was
get
that her?
You didn't get top billing.
No, I was not. I was far from the star of this one. Hey, I'm one of those guys.
The Bukkake boys.
You're
I
one
think it
of
was the second.
I
chick.
like their first album.
So like on your Wikipedia page, does it say part of Black Fag, part of the Bukkake Boys, part of
Wait, what Wikipedia page? I'm so like.
Oh, here she is.
Yeah, I did actually.
All right, can we fast forward
how,
to
how,
let's see if
how,
I find
Todd?
it.
how far in were you?
Huh?
Ew.
I was.
You need to get tested.
I was. I believe I was number
Let me-
52 to bust a nut on
let
her.
me just explain to our audience what we just saw. She has a pussy that looks like it has chicken pox.
They had calamine lotion on the set, so. Does that mean no? That's not
What were you wearing?
I was wearing, I think, boxer shorts and a Misfits t-shirt, and
So
that is
fitting.
not my black cock though. That's although I am sizable.
We have to find. Was this around when you did it to her?
Huh?
This is about the level. Was she sitting at the end of the bed like this?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this is you're in line right now.
Yeah. 80.
80 and you were what? Oh,
All right. No, we can discount.
I remember you.
do any of these girls like choke and almost drown?
We actually did the third one that I did was called a gokin. That's where she pretty much does like a cum bong, where you like bust a nut into like this beer bong contraption, and then she like at the end of it drinks the entire thing.
If anybody says that Jim and
She
I are
said
sick
she's
doing this
thirsty.
show-
She's thirsty.
Lilit, is this turning you on? No. Even Lilit is disturbed by this.
I love it. It's just.
She's meditating.
Yeah, she is. She's just.
She can't open her eyes; they're
No.
stuck shut.
That is the look of a girl going happy place, happy place.
I just like that her mascara's running like she's crying.
I'm just waiting to see my dick. I haven't seen
Strangely
this
enough, so am I. There's a lot of black guys, eh?
Yeah, it was like it was like a Benetton ad. There was like a bunch of,
There's
like-
been 5 black guys in a row. Like, I guess they all do this in packs.
How do they recruit?
huh?
How do they recruit for this?
I really don't. I had a phone number for the Bukkake hotline, which was like you'd call it to see. It was pretty much like LA casting for Bukkake
How did you find that phone number?
because of my buddy who worked
Oh.
with Jim and everything, and they gave it to. That's not my black cock. Sorry.
Yeah, who puts the cock into the cum?
That guy.
Oh God! This is the worst thing I've ever seen. That guy. That's the
All right,
worst.
fuck it. That was me.
That's
Who
the worst.
cares? It's like, I'm actually.
That would have to
bored.
be the worst when you're black and you have a small cock. That would just be the worst when you whip it out and they're like, "What?
Why are you
What?
find-
Aaron, see if you can find the beginning.
Did you
Oh
get-
no. Okay, that guy she's sucking off was her roommate. I know this because I hung out with him afterwards.
All right, but you were before.
I was way before this.
Yeah. Why did you fast forward?
Well, no,
We were right in the sweet
at the
spot.
beginning. There might be like a group shot. You might be able to see me.
All right. Yeah. Was it around here?
I
were in the
was it
perfect
around
spot.
here?
We were,
Jesus, I
we were
don't
getting
know.
through people, and you went, "Oh, I'm going to fast forward to the end." We told you.
She's looks like they're trying to like make a wax thing of her face right now.
They are kind of. They're making art. They're decorating her. She's with tinsel. No.
right.
Her poor father.
Why was he in line?
Yeah, for the fucking.
Don't move. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Still not me. Still not me. As we go through 80 diversified cocks here on this podcast,
Hey.
trying to find which cock is mine.
How funny it would be if Jason was in line and just stepped up and everybody's like, "Come on, dude."
No, Jason would walk up and ask her out on a date.
So you've never seen this before, so you don't know what time mark you're at?
I really don't.
Look, it's still good radio just to talk about it.
Do you have this on your reel?
I will as soon as I see it. This is definitely going on because this is something I want just everybody to see. Wait, is this me? Is this me?
No, that's too
it's far from
muscular.
me.
Do you? Did
Oh, that guy just fucking put a bullet in her eye.
Booyah.
Bam! That guy's gotten.
We got a bleeder.
That's like a super soaker.
Yep.
Were there any
Skeet,
fluffers
skeet,
for you
skeet.
guys?
Huh?
Were there any fluffers for you
No.
guys?
That's a fallacy.
Nope.
Fluffers.
No, fluffers do exist. They just weren't on this shoot.
Farside's friend is so disturbed right now. I'm sorry. Just
She's actually taking out the Book of Mormon and is studying right now. And
Why is it paused?
good for you. Don't start.
Abby, do you know that Farside showed us his cock on the show?
Oh my god, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
There's
come
a video
on,
on
guys.
YouTube.
I have a penis.
In case you want to see what you're missing.
Skippy, what are you
Okay.
drinking right now? Is that a 40?
Yeah, it's a 40.
Of what?
Miller Lite.
That's
I'm on a
good,
diet. It's diet beer.
Is this you? No.
That is not me.
Is that?
Wait,
is
okay,
it-
you must be able to remember. Were you before or after a black guy?
Both.
Okay, so you were in between two black guys.
I don't know where I was. I
Were
was
you-
actually
were-
over. I was actually over on another set trying to think of other girls, like just fucking trying to get a hard on because it was like just impossible with so many dudes.
Is that you? The boxer shorts there.
No, he's way too dark.
Were you Oreo cookied? Were you the white between the two blacks?
No, I lucky enough just got to walk up, bust it, collect my check.
I love how you talk about this check like it's a big deal.
Dude, it's my 70. I went to Sizzler. I went to Sizzler.
That girl's dead now. There is no way she's still alive. You can't continue living after this. You would have to kill yourself.
No, but it was fun. I
Yeah.
mean, I had a good time. I'm not gonna complain. I mean, I
Trying
really
to find your
can't.
cock. This is like worse than Where's Waldo.
Yeah.
I've never.
Where's dildo?
Where's Skippy?
All right, before we go any further, I want to know who. Wait, is that me? I think it's me. No, wait, that's not me. Is that me?
that-
No, I can't tell if
that-
I think it's me.
That does look like it could be you.
That was me. That's me. Oh my God, that's fucking me. All right, we win. That was me.
We found Skippy's
All right,
cock.
put it
All
back
right.
a little bit. Let's pay more attention to
put it
what
back.
just went on.
We're now watching American Bukkake 39. Skippy is wearing black boxer
Yeah.
shorts and a black T-shirt.
I think
Time
I don't.
code,
Well,
1 hour,
maybe it's
10
me. I don't
minutes.
know. I'm to a point.
1
where it's like
hour,
it's-
10 minutes, 35 seconds.
1 hour, 10 minutes, 35 seconds is where Skippy Simon's cock is. And you know what? If I had to guess, if I had to guess, if I watched this whole thing, I would have gone, "This is you." It just
it looks like me.
because it's the least like
You have a
It's
you have a
a-
nice cock.
it's.
Well, actually, I have a Tumblr dedicated to my cock.
You don't shoot anything out.
Nah.
You just went over there and wanked and walked away.
Yeah, pretty much. I was just done. I was like,
Put that back again. Put that back again. Put that back again.
I told you I have a low sperm count, jerk off.
how did they bring you back for 2 more?
I was under contract. Thank you.
No wonder you weren't in 41.
There we go. Let's watch me wank off again.
No,
Still to this day, I don't even know if it's
get
me.
the walk in far side. Get the walk in far side. I want to see if he shoots something at the beginning there. We're seeing it.
There's nothing.
You literally shot out nothing.
Blanks.
I'm telling you, I'm not getting any girls
You were
pregnant.
like a BB gun without BBs in it. You were just shooting the air.
Okay, that's not me.
Okay, just leave it. Just leave it. That guy is a nice thick load. Lovely. Me, I shoot fucking distance, man.
Not me, dude. I shoot fucking blanks. I'm very happy
We
about
see
that.
that.
Yeah, I mean, like, hey, I still got $75.
You don't shoot.
Yeah, there's the $75.
What?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
He's blowing it up, dude.
It's buffering.
Oh dear.
This might be one of the most disturbing episodes of Talking Shit that I've ever had to sit and watch.
This is funner than having a female porn star because they wouldn't talk about it so funnily.
Oh, it's just. I mean, this is.
They act like it's art and it's something they got into and they're not being exploited as a
Oh,
woman.
no, 'cause it's
you
like-
keep going $75, $75. I'll fucking let them fucking put a cattle prod up my ass.
No, not for $75. 78 maybe.
How much?
Don't touch-
What's
just let-
your number to suck a dude off on porn?
Suck a dude off on porn.
Yeah, what's your number? How much?
30 billion.
No, come on.
I don't suck dick, and I'm not planning on starting.
How much for a hand job? A dude to jerk you off. How much?
Dude, that's wow. How gay are you living out your fucking
A-
gay
a-
fanicies through me for cash?
A
Holy
dude to
shit,
jerk
dude.
me off, it'd have to be 5-6 million because it would ruin my career.
Well, it's
and
not.
I hope I make that much in my whole career. So I gotta, yeah, it would have to be enough.
It's not even about that. It's just well, first off,
It'd have to be a game changer.
I know it sounds crazy, but I'm not gay. I know
Right.
it sounds crazy. Even
It's
though
okay.
I'm a gay punk rock cover band, I'm wearing a bunny suit. I'm not gay. I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. We're watching the bukkake I was in. I'm not gay. But I'm just saying that there's really no dollar amount because I don't think that I could.
Can I
Yeah,
stop you there? There was 80 men there who came in front of a woman and you did not.
yeah. Yeah, no wonder. 'Cause there's
Right,
80
here-
dudes there.
Here we go. Stop. Here it comes.
And
2 drips on the shoulder. And then
Yay! Happy birthday, darling. Happy birthday. Merry Christmas. All right, let's go home.
Where do you go to craft services after that?
Absolutely, yeah. I
no,
got
he just
Fritos.
licks her face.
No, that's just gross.
Hey, so your friend, does he still make these? Mm-hmm. Is there any way we could get our friend Jason in one of these movies?
Absolutely.
That'd be awesome.
You want me to talk to him?
Yes.
All right.
We can't tell Jason that. We got to make it like it's like an Academy Award winning film.
Yeah, it'll be American Bukkake 82.
Do you think there's a guy that owns every episode?
That guy? No.
Were you better in the other ones?
I don't know.
Which
to me,
one-
it was just a paycheck.
Which one do you feel like you really were like your acting really came?
He doesn't even
through?
remember the name of the girls.
I'd have to say the third one because what was cool was like she let me come in her mouth and then she spit it into the Gokin and then like she sucked me off and then like said some silly shit and like
So you got sucked off with a camel around the face and everything with
Yeah.
other men's cum dripping onto your cock?
I sure did.
All right.
That's not gay.
But
No,
yeah,
it's-
when a
it's
chick
not.
does it,
I
it's
actually,
not.
I actually would do that, but then afterwards I'd go, oh, what did you?
Exactly.
Like,
the
that's-
remorse that I had afterwards
Yeah.
of thinking to myself that I could have caught some horrible fucking extraneous like disease or something. Like, cause I'm so fucking scared of diseases. It's like gross. I know it sounds crazy, but I use condoms. They're cheaper than children, man.
Yeah. But
Just out of curiosity,
You're
who
not
fucking,
really scared of diseases, dude.
why? Jesse
fucking
just freaked out.
Drip
Then.
in other people's fucking cum. There's no way. That's not a germaphobe.
I've been tested since. I'm good, dude.
That shit crawls up the urethra, and the next thing you know,
Yep. I just want to know whose wetsuit is Mork from Ork.
oh,
Yeah, that's a good point.
that's the inside of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say I've been looking at that the whole night, going, that is so Mork from Ork. It's fucking awesome, dude.
It does look like it.
I'm serious. That's fucking awesome. Like, you should just go to the beach in like an egg or something and just like fucking hang out.
It's inside out.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I just wanted to get off the Bukkake.
The other side is Superman. Has anybody seen the Avengers yet?
Yep.
Loved it. Yeah.
Is it that good?
I thought it was great.
Well, I just don't like that Spider-Man's not in it.
Spider-Man was never.
He'll be in
Avengers.
the
wasn't?
seventh one.
No.
But isn't it the same comic line?
Same comic line, but they were always the four. They were the Avengers. Spider-Man always hung up by himself. Spider-Man was a teenager. He wasn't hanging out with these older people.
The Avengers were like the Bukkake boys.
He had Thor. It like already had porn names and everything.
How much did you have to pay to go see it? Just regular?
$14.
I heard they were charging $50 on.
I saw it the
opening-
day it came out. I saw it in 3D, and me and my girl cost like 30-something bucks.
So it's normal.
Yeah.
Because I heard they were charging $50 a ticket to get in on opening day.
Wow.
It was not a good 3D movie.
Oh, it's not?
No. I did not think
the
that
the 3D. Well, there wasn't anything.
No, it was a 2D film that they made 3D to sell it in 3D.
Bukkake 83.
Yes, in 3D.
Is that in 3D?
Let's hope, because that dude that you're going to get, Jason, he's going to get in it.
Would you do it again? Would you do another Bukkake film?
Why not? What if I got to lose? My virginity? Whatever. Would you do it?
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
wouldn't now, but I would have back in the day. I would have.
Would you really?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. I would have shown up just to be on a porn set and just to see how it all worked, and you know, if
To be honest, yeah, I
You've
did
been-
it for the experience.
you've
I
been
did it
on
for the
porn
experience.
sets.
I know, but I'm talking about before then. I actually was in a porn, and now it's out of my system.
I've had some friends at Direct Point, and they've asked me to come, and I go, and they're like, it smells like shit. I'm warning you. They're like, it just smells so shitty on the.
Oh yeah, because
set.
everybody's naked and sweaty and just fucking nasty.
And they're fucking girls in the ass, and like shit's leaking out.
Oh,
and they're like,
yeah.
it's so gross. I don't want that.
I didn't realize you had such high standards, Daddy.
No, I just don't like the smell of shit.
No, there's no smell of shit. These guys.
If you can't stand the shit, stay out of the toilet.
You've never fucked a girl in the ass, Eddie?
No, I have. I just.
Well, yeah, but these girls get enemas before they fucking do it.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, their asses are clean. You see them, they go from ass to mouth. You can't fucking do that with your regular chick. Have you ever had a regular chick like watch a bit of porn and then think she'll do that? The dry retching when she comes back up. I had an ex-girlfriend who was watching porn a lot, and she thought, I'm going to do that move, the ass to mouth, and she just... And I actually knew that my cock had a bit of shit on it. I just sensed shit on my cock. Like I hadn't physically seen it. I went, no. Oh, this is over.
Yep, your breath smells like shit, sugar.
Abby, is this the best night of your life?
No.
What was the best night of your life? You ever been fucked by two guys? Eddie?
No.
And one in a bunny suit?
Well, guess what? Tonight is your night.
Abby, we play a game called Stink, Drink, Pink.
That sounds terrible.
And you're the contestant. You have to choose out of the three of us men on the couch here, which one you want and during a gangbang. One in your mouth, one in your ass, one in your vagina.
Just
and
remember,
your-
I have the
No.
least amount of cum in my balls.
and your reasons.
But also the most chance of disease.
Every other girl has played this game. Just tell us.
You have to
who
play the
right.
game. One in the stink, one in the pink, one in the drink. Which one would you take?
No.
Which one and why? Come on.
No, I'm serious.
Do you know our fans will attack you?
Yeah,
now,
they're gonna
if you
hate
don't
you.
do it. If you don't do it, they
don't
will
care.
go out.
They're going to hate you, Abby. They're going to hate you. Come on.
I'm not doing it.
Come on. Look, he's in a bunny suit. You obviously
And you just saw my cock.
you
I'm
obviously
sorry.
so you obviously want him in the if this is like gun to your head, you have to or you're going to die.
No.
You take the bullet?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
All
Wow.
right, so let's just do the fuck, marry, kill then.
All right.
You
One
can
of
play
us-
that. You played this.
One of us you marry, one of us you fuck, one of us you kill.
I don't know. I'd feel really bad.
It's okay.
now.
You know, trust me.
It's not real.
This
Yeah, it's like being on Facebook.
Out of all the girls in the room, I'd kill you.
Thanks.
Do you think any of us have any dignity? Come on, go ahead.
I'm in a bunny suit.
Marry, fuck, kill. Go ahead.
Okay.
From
I-
what
I-
you've experienced,
I guess in this direction,
right?
that's how it works.
So you'd marry,
I'm sorry, I would kill you.
marry, fuck, kill.
Kill me
Why would you kill Skippy?
I'm
Why
sorry.
would
for my pelt.
You got to give your reasons. Why would you marry me?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why would you kill the bunny suit?
Because
Man.
I don't have a paycheck for him. I don't know.
You just heard him. You just saw him in a Bukkake film, and you think,
Yeah, I'm pretty grossed out by that.
okay, then why would you fuck me?
Because I have to. This is
That's every girl I've ever dated.
Have you ever been in necrophilia at all? Because I'm dead. So
And then why would you marry Jim?
Because that was the game.
This is very uncomfortable, isn't
Yes.
it? All right.
The fact that she made an effort to
I
tell
did.
me that I was the one she was gonna kill, and then you guys were like, "Yeah, I'll fucking marry you."
Farside, are you feeling badly about this right now? You're feeling badly, aren't you?
I already texted her apologize.
Yeah.
Really?
I said normally there's classy nights. This is just
When have we ever had a classy
in comparison to
night?
watching Bukkake on the screen, trying to see if we.
You know what? You know what? Just because she said she's gonna kill me, I'm gonna talk about my first and last time having anal sex with a girl. Just because you wanted me dead. Just
I'm
because.
sorry.
No, it's too late to be sorry, darling. Now you are sorry.
Let's hear it. Skip
All
it.
right, so I meet up with a girl, an old friend of mine, and we hadn't seen each other in a long time. We get drunk, we start making out at the bar, and we go back to my place, and everything gets started heated up. We go upstairs, everything goes crazy, we get naked, and we start fucking. Yeah. Next thing you know, she goes, "Stick it in my ass." I'm like, ew. Like, I'm not into that. And so I was like,
Why
fuck it.
not? Why
Huh?
would you be into that?
Dude, you're sticking your dick into a dumpster. That's just fucking gross. I don't want poop noodles shooting out of my ear.
Look, when
Fuck that noise.
when you say dumpster, you're referring to women, right?
No, I'm saying her asshole.
Because it doesn't matter what hole, they're all fucking dumpsters.
Have you ever seen a poo pencil?
Huh?
You ever seen a poo pencil?
poo pencil? Tell me a story,
Yeah, it's
Eddie.
when a guy fucks in the ass so much and then the urethra gets packed up with shit and then they piss out a poo pencil.
No, that's a
I-
poop. That's
I
we
haven't-
call it a poop noodle where I'm
I
from.
have an ex who was so good at fucking in the ass, like she was better at that. She just was most robust.
No,
asshole
some
ever.
girls-
some
some
girls
girls.
can take it, but this girl took
Yeah.
it like a fucking.
you just called an asshole like you would extra virgin olive oil. It was the most robust asshole.
Yeah. She just,
It was like zesty Italian dressing.
Didn't bother, and it always came out clean. She went to sleep. Her asshole never looked big and gaping. It always looked like.
The
And
gaping,
she was like a really sweet girl. You would have never known it to look at her, but she's fucking dynamite in the ass. That
the
girl.
gaping assholes are terrifying.
Oh, dude.
They
The
just-
singing gaping assholes are the worst.
They just look like shit's gonna fall out of them at some point.
Well, that's kind of. Let me continue my story because I love you.
What's the name of my heavy metal band?
Gaping asshole.
What happened was I went to town on her butt. I went 3 strokes, pulled out. She took a dump on my dick. And the smell was so horrible, I puked on her back.
Oh my god.
And I'm only saying this because I love you.
You sure you don't?
From the death.
You sure you don't want to play Sneak Peeker in the Drink?
I felt like and she robbed me too.
Abby, I want to
Just
apologize
wanna-
now.
I'm not texting, I'm sorry. All right.
She
we're-
robbed you after she shit on your dick. and
Yeah,
you puked
because
on it.
like here's what happened. Afterwards, it was pretty much just like a scramble to get all these fucking like shit sheets out of the fucking room before
That's
'cause
called taking the shit.
yeah. And I just like threw it out the fucking back. She went and took a shower, and then after I was done, I went and took a quick shower and everything. And by the time I got out of the shower, she had robbed me, like took all my fucking cash and everything.
As
But
she
luckily,
should.
she didn't take my 6-pack, so I was still had something. But yeah, all around horrible evening.
Was that worse than when you got shot in the back and died?
Actually, yes. I would go as far as to say it's not very often you get a chance to fucking get shit on and then puke on a woman, but it happened to me.
We're almost done because time.
No!
No, I've got a question for you. I want to know when you were in a coma.
Yeah.
You don't.
I did not get my dick sucked. I don't think anyone fucked me, and I don't think any nurses fucked me. And I'm not giving hand jobs while I'm in the coma.
you know they fingered you for fun.
Can
Yeah,
you get hard
because
in
I'm
a coma?
sexy.
Is that possible?
I don't know. I can't remember. I was dead pretty much.
Do you don't remember like when you're in a coma? You don't remember anything.
Did you
It
see?
seemed
Did you
like-
see any bright light or anything when you
Yeah,
died?
I had the whole white light. I had like for me, because like my mom died whenever she like gave birth to my younger brother and everything. She had an out of body experience, and hers was more of a tunnel experience, like with the light. But mine was more of a ball. Like it was this ball that started out really small, and then it slowly like got closer, and it kept getting bigger, and like it had these like these electrical like these little like lightning bolt like tentacles that kept coming off of it and stuff. and they were like
But
rainbow.
don't
like-
you think that's the same as like, you know, when you look at the sun with your eyelids down and you can see the veins and someone's over the top of you trying to revive you and there's a light and you're seeing the light with the, did you see like a god or someone say come to the light? Was there a,
Are you familiar with Dr. Jeffrey Long's book about the all the near-death experiences? There's a doctor that traveled all over the world, and he had a website, and he interviewed all these people with near-death experiences, people from all different cultures, blind people that
like, don't
have
you
never
think
seen.
you would have gone to hell?
Well, this guy finds like
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
there's 8 commonalities that he's found between all these people that have near-death experiences. People that are blind that have never seen describe the same shit. That and he found this going through it, and the argument against it is it's DMT, that the DMT released in your brain is what allows that causes that, because people that have taken DMT experience the same kind of thing. Which
That's like what I've experienced.
have you tried DMT?
Yeah.
Was it similar to your near-death experience?
Yes, and if you couple mushrooms and nitrous oxide, it like gets close. Like if you do like a lot of balloons in succession and everything, like knock yourself the fuck out, it pretty much. Yeah.
I don't think that was in the study, but
No, you got to. Sometimes you just got to flatline yourself.
it's an interesting book. You should read. You should go to the website, because everybody that's had a near-death experience writes in and talks about their experiences in it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check it. What's the website again?
And just look up Dr. Jeffrey Long.
Dr. Jeffrey Long. All right, I'll check it out. Yeah, but like for me, it was just like a ball, and it kept getting bigger. And once I got inside of it, it was the most incredible feeling. Like it was unlike anything. It was the most.
Did your relatives come to meet you?
No.
They do say that some of the experiences. They said the only bad experiences people have when they commit suicide. When they commit suicide, they have really bad near-death experiences.
Well, I would assume so, because as I learned, like I had to go to support groups afterwards, and I talked to a lot of people. I talked to doctors, talked to psychologists. I talked to a lot of different people about it.
Go on.
Eddie's talking out of his ass, and
Tell us about your support group.
We're here for you.
basically I found out that like a lot of people just we came to a conclusion that like when you die, you're pretty much your electrical impulses in your brain have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to go, so they pretty much ground themselves in your brainstem, and that causes you to have what's called, like I like to call it my last orgasm, because that's what it felt like. It felt like the most incredible orgasm, like when people hang themselves, fucking jacking off and shit. Like I'm only guessing.
Did nothing come out like when you were on Bukkake 39?
Yes, actually, when I got shot, I was actually jacking off, hoping that experience would happen, and it did. And no, it was just like it was really strange, because like a lot of people were talking about how that when you die, your electrical impulses have nowhere to go, so they implode in your brainstem. And you know, I honestly, I really don't know the answer. All I know is I survived it, and I'm very happy to be here in a bunny suit.
When you
So,
came out of the coma, 3
weeks.
3 weeks later, what
Yeah.
were the injuries that caused you to go into the coma? Like
It was
loss of blood, or what was it?
I bled to death.
Really?
Yeah, I bled to death, and
So your heart stopped.
everything
Your
stopped.
heart
Yeah,
completely stopped. You flatlined.
I stopped breathing. I stopped seeing.
But your brain was still going, wasn't it? It had to.
It's so hard to tell. Like no, I'm being very honest, because it's like it's one of those things where it's like I only have certain memories of it.
Because if you're brain dead, aren't you dead?
Yeah,
Well, like, don't they pull the plug? It's the second you have no brain activity.
I guess. But I mean, I survived 7 minutes apparently of being dead before they revived me.
Oh, I see what you're saying. And then you had brain activity. They kept you hooked
Do,
up.
do, you,
Yeah.
do you feel 7 minutes younger?
Yeah, it's sort of like when you're in a. It's sort of like whenever you're in a station wagon with a reverse seat, and like people are driving, but you're facing backwards, and you actually get younger. Yeah, exactly.
I never thought that when I've ever sat
No,
in
neither have
reverse
I.
in the back of it.
I just give truckers the finger.
I smoke a lot of weed.
Do you smoke a lot?
No.
Like
I'm high right now, nigga.
do you drive?
Yeah,
So you drive fucked up?
all the time.
You're
I
not
got
afraid?
airbags. Fuck it.
You're not afraid?
Of what?
DUIs?
No.
California's so bad.
Oh, dude, I fucking tap danced my way out of a DUI one time. It was fantastic.
Just one time?
Actually, there are a number of times I should have gotten DUIs that I didn't, but
It'll-
this time was incredible.
It'll catch up to you and it costs $20,000.
Were you wearing a bunny suit? Absolutely not, but I did come back from the Ontario Improv after an amazing night of stand-up comedy, and I was feeling like the world because like the entire place was behind me.
Speaking of which, I'll be there next weekend.
Awesome. That place rules. But I afterwards, the whole place was like buying me shots and beers at Chevy's, and I had to leave because I had to go back to Pittsburgh for a wedding. And so after midnight, I was like, I gotta fucking split. I was wasted drunk. Everybody kept buying me tequila and beer, and everybody was happy. And then afterwards, I went to Carl's Jr. and Krispy Kreme, and I was like, fuck it, I need some fucking, buffer. And I just put the Van Halen on and just fucking drove on the 10 all the way back in Los Angeles. And I got on the 101 right about Rampart, and this fucking cop puts on his Christmas lights. And I'm like, I am going to jail tonight. I was so fucked up. I was like, I am going to jail tonight. I just accepted it. I was like, I'm going to fucking jail tonight. So I pull off on the Vermont exit on the ramp. Okay? And I pull off, and the cop pulls behind me.
Was there a car on fire and a naked guy?
Absolutely not. No. But I pull off on the exit ramp, and the cop starts yelling at me with his loudspeaker. He's like, pull up to the top of it. And I roll down my window and turn down the Van Halen just in time for him to start saying it in Spanish, which made me laugh and go, I'm going to jail tonight. So I get to the top of the ramp, and I pull to the right, and there's already a cop there with another car. And the cop behind me, like I pull behind them, and the cop behind me goes, no, pull around those guys. I'm like, I'm fucking going to jail tonight. I pull around those guys. I put on, I turn off my fucking car, I put my hands on the steering wheel, and I just wait for it. And the officer comes over, he's like, do you know why I pulled you over tonight? I'm like, I have no idea. And he's like, you were swerving. I was like, I was? I'm like, I totally didn't know. And he's like, can I see your license and registration? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I get my license and registration. He's like, do you mind if I do a field sobriety test with you right now? And like at that moment, I'm like, I'm going to fucking jail. So I get out of the car, and I go over to the curb, and he has me do this test where he has me touching my nose, doing all that crap, and I do it, no problem. And then he goes, all right, what I want you to do is take your arms, hold them back. I want you to lift up on one leg, and I want you to say the alphabet backwards. And I'm like,
That's hard.
yeah. And then I go like this. I go, officer.
I can do that right now.
I go like this. I go, officer, I just want to let you know there's a great chance that I'm not going to be able to do this test because of a really horrible equilibrium. And not only that, I have a steel rod in my leg and a steel hinge for an ankle from a skateboarding injury. So I just want to let you know there's a good chance that I may fail this test. And he goes, okay, let's have you do another test then. I'm like, all right. And no, then he asked me, he goes like,
Should
all
have
right.
said you're dyslexic.
No, then he goes like this. He goes, are you on any drugs tonight? And I look at him and I go, Viagra. And he looks at me and he goes, why, did you think you were going to get some? And I look at him and I go, well, more than this. And he started cracking up. Laughter is the key to cops. I kid you not. All right. So he had me do this thing after where we had me touch my fingers and do this thing called 1, 2, 3, 4, where I had to do all this thing like 4 times. And at that moment, he was like, while I was doing that, he put together the breathalyzer. And I was like, when I saw that thing, I was like, I'm fucking going to jail. So he takes the breathalyzer, go, what I want you to do, I'm going to put this in your mouth, and I want you to blow into it. I'm like, all right. So he puts it in my mouth, and I blow into it as lightly as possible. I'm like, and he's like, I need you to blow harder. And I'm like, and he's like, no, I need you to blow as hard as you can. I'm like, and I just blow as hard as I can. And then he looks at it, it beeps. And I look at him and I go, did I win? And he takes my information, which he had underneath this like tit clip pocket right here, and he looks at it. He goes like this. He takes off the little plastic nozzle from the breathalyzer. He hands it to me. He goes, do me a favor, get home safe. I'm like, thank you, officer. And I still have that plastic tip in my van right now. Just because, you know what? I appreciate the fact he saved me 20 fucking grand.
As you're drinking right now and going to drive home.
Yes.
You learned a lot from that lesson.
Totally. I learned that I can get away with it.
He's Andy Dicking it tonight. What are you talking about?
We
He's not going anywhere.
got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Where's our next guest?
Orny. We have Orny Adams on our next episode.
Horny Madams?
No.
Oh.
Let me just do a couple plugs. Skippy, where are you playing? What's the show you're doing?
We're doing the Naughty Show on Thursday night at the Comedy Store, 9 p.m. It's going to be awesome. We have Penthouse Pet of the Year for 2012. I forget her name right now because I'm really bad with names. But we also, Sam Tripoli. We got like all the cast is going to be there. And it's going to be kick-ass. And yeah, just come on out. Comedy Store, 9 p.m.
Does that sell out all the time?
All the time. As a matter of fact, we break Not only do we break record sales with ticket sales, but we also break drinking like bar records.
Wow.
So everyone comes out and parties because it's awesome.
Jim is going to be May 18th to 20th at the Ontario Improv, May 31st to June 2nd at the West Palm Beach Improv, and June 8th to 10th at the San Jose Improv. I am going to be at Morty's in Indianapolis, Indiana, May 24th to 26th. Then June 21st, I'll be at Flappers in Burbank, California. And then, I forgot to mention our live show, June 14th. You can still get tickets. Go to our website, JimandEddieTalkShit.com, JimandEddieTalkShit.com. Go buy your live tickets. I was just in Vegas this week, and I went over to the Paris. It's going to be a good fucking time. So get your tickets. Come stick around. Party with us afterwards. There are some tickets left. And follow us on Twitter at Talking Shit News. At Talking Shit News. Thanks for listening. Thank you, Skippy Simon, for being a guest.
Thank you, Eddie.
And,
Thanks,
listen,
Jim.
do everything. Go to our Facebook, comment, do everything. You guys are fucking great. Thank you.